Good morning. A day late. It is Tuesday, the 24th, because yesterday we were quite rudely interrupted by a power outage on your end. So you had to schedule.
Hurricane Henri paid a call. Yeah.
And I hope all is calmed down a little bit by now, I hope.
It is. It's just still so gloomy. I feel like I haven't seen the sun for days, which I haven't. So,
well, I thought we could talk about your deck this morning.
My card deck.
Card deck. Can you have it to show and tell again, or to hold it up? No.
I don't have it with me. Do you?
I know, I don't. It's in the other room where I've been writing.
Mine is too.
But I wanted to say thank you because it arrived unexpectedly as a birthday gift for me a few days ago, and I was so excited. And I got it at night, and I said, okay, tomorrow morning I'm going to start using it. So it's a prompt deck, and it's meant, I think, you had sort of targeted it to people working on memoir, but I, of course, am working on fiction. Well, that's okay. I'm just going to use it anyway. So I woke up in the morning before I was writing, and I was lying in bed thinking, as I often do, of mortality and death and things that I think about a lot. And that's a theme for me that I've dived into a lot over the years. So I got up and I thought, I'll use your deck as you prescribed, and kind of laid it out like a tarot deck, and randomly picked a card. And lo and behold, the card that I picked was fear. So I thought, wow, this is pretty interesting. So I sat down and I set my timer for 15 minutes, and I wrote into fear, dread. I actually ended up having a dialogue, which is one of my favorite ways of doing prompt writing. So I had a dialogue with death, a brief dialogue with death. And then I decided to not, I was going to sort of draw a new card each day, but I've actually stuck with that for the last few days. I've had the fear card, and it's led me in some really, really interesting places. So this morning I was writing, I had a dialogue with ego, and it's just been really helpful to have that outside little push that kind of opened up this new territory that I wouldn't have necessarily explored. And I feel like every morning I'm getting a little kernel of something that arises out of my writing. So I just wanted to share, we're all about prompts in the work that we're doing with our Birth Your Truest Story workshop. That's a big part of it. And so I wanted to put a plug in, and you got a plug too. Didn't you tell me that you just got somebody endorsing your book?
Yes, my excitement this week so far has been to get the first endorsement for the book that goes with the card deck.
That's fabulous.
So it came in from this wonderful Nova Scotian writer, Carol Bruneau. And she was just, gave me some glowing praise. So that was really nice. And one of the things she said was she noticed how it was compressed and refined, because it is a short book. It's only 125 airy pages, with photos. But it took me years to write, and it took me years to kind of get to that point where it was compressed and refined and accessible. And so I appreciated that she noticed, how many drafts you have to go through to get to that point.
Yeah,
I guess a writer would know.
Yes. Well, I can't wait to read it, and to see the results of that. I think that is really true. I'm actually, one of my other things that I'm working on now is beginning to revise the first draft of my latest novel, and I didn't intend for it to come out. It's 95,000 words right now, which is pretty hefty. So it needs a lot of trimming and paring back and refining. But it's a first draft, and so that's fine. It's okay to have it all out there. In fact, I think that's better sometimes, to just get it all out, and because you never know, if you start to edit yourself in the process of writing,
Sure.
you may miss things that want to or need to come out. So.
Yeah, I always encourage people to go large in the early drafts, and I did myself. But this one, yeah, it was refined, and
like poetry.
so yeah, sort of like poetry. It's. I hope it works. Anyway, it was encouraging to get a first positive endorsement. So
That's wonderful. All right.
yeah.
Well, I guess we have exciting, juicy stuff to work on this week with more prompts for me. And I guess I will talk to you again next week. I hope on Monday with no power outages.
Yes,
All
that's
right.
our plan. And by that time, maybe I'll be a grandma. I think I will be.
Oh my goodness, that will be super exciting. Yes, that can be your reporting in for next week.
I'll check in about that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'm here to talk to you. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.